A new report out tonight raising questions about how D.C. tracked crime for years. D.C.'s Inspector General finding multiple failures in how MPD reports crimes. Our chief legal correspondent Katie Barlow is live tonight with those details. Katie.
Well, D.C.'s OIG found that there were prolonged and systemic breakdowns of D.C. MPD's crime reporting system, and that over the 10 years that they examined this system from 2015 to 2025, they found that they, quote, broke down significantly any of the systems that were in place at one point, including certain units that were gotten rid of entirely. Now, OIG, in its report, stops short of saying that MPD intentionally either misled the public or misreported any of the crime data. However, they make several recommendations for MPD to do better in the future. Essentially, they urge MPD to create internal fail-safes that would catch any inappropriate or intentional behavior. The current system left the data open for intentional manipulation. According to the report, the record system lacked basic controls over who could access or change data. And it was difficult to determine whether someone inappropriately accessed a police report. And because changes are not logged in the system consistently, some changes to police reports could have been made, quote, invisibly. OIG says there was no independent and central way to verify whether the ultimate decision on how to classify a crime matched the facts of the police report narrative. For example, in August 2025, an MPD supervisor incorrectly assumed that 3 separate burglary calls to 911 were all about the same event, but it wasn't until someone from the Office of Unified Communications asked for clarification that they figured out that the calls were for 3 distinct burglaries in close proximity to one another. Now, MPD says they're committed to transparency and accountability, and that they are developing both in-person and in-service training to ensure that their officers are complying with the D.C. Code and the recommendations that are made by OIG here. They are also setting up a new data integrity and analytics unit to help enforce some of the transparency that's called for in this OIG report and to implement a number of their recommendations.